That's a good amount of juice there. This is the pulp that came out. Now look at this beautiful green juice that's going in there. Hi, I'm Lyric, and today I'm going to be demonstrating this Jocuu Slow Masticating Juicer. You're here today because you're not sure whether or not you should buy this thing off of Amazon. The price is amazing, and now we want to see how it performs. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is remove the 2 cups here, and we're going to take apart this Jocuu Slow Juicer, and you're going to see how quickly and easily everything comes apart. There's a release button here to release this piece, and the screw comes out. Okay, now when you first get your juicer out of the box, all these pieces will be separate. You're going to have to assemble your juicer right out of the box. You just make sure you plug it in, wash everything off with soap and water, and this is the first piece you're going to put on. Okay, so I just like to tilt it this way first so that it's in the unlock position, and then you click it into place. You heard that? If you want to release it, there's a button here. You just press that and turn it, but initially you're going to want to lock that into place. All right, next you're going to put your screw in. Okay, that's how you're going to get all the juice extracted. Then you want to put on your filter. You might have to spin that so that it fits into place. Now that's going to be loose at first. That freaked me out a little bit, but it's okay. That's loose at first. It's once you put this extruder portion on and lock that into place that everything fits snug. Okay, so you put that in sideways at first in the unlock position, then you turn it to lock it. Okay, so now everything is secure and nothing is moving around. Then you've got your little tray, pop that back on top, and your tamper. All right, you've got reverse on this side, soft and hard. So your hard fruits and vegetables will be like apples, carrots, and turmeric. And then your softer items would be like your greens, and I've got some grapes here, and then I'm also going to do lemon. Lemon and grape is a really good recipe for cleansing. I hear people say amazing things about a 30-day grape and lemon cleanse. All right, so I'm going to turn it on first. And you're going to see, I'm going to turn it on to soft first, and you're going to see how small you need to cut these, cut your pieces so that it fits down the chute. All right, you could even, I guess, you know, you don't need this part if you don't want to, but I think it really helps so that I have a place to land my fruit and vegetables. All right, so now the machine is on. It's not a ton of noise. Here it is on hard. Right, it's pretty much the same level of noise, it's just a little faster. So now I'm just going to cut up the apple in small pieces, and we're going to see how much juice and pulp comes on out of this apple. You're going to hear some grinding. That's totally normal. I've owned several juicers ranging from $100 to $300, and you're always going to hear, you're always going to hear the grinding of the food and the fruit. All right, so we're just about done with one whole apple. I'm going to show you how much juice is being output. This Jocuu Juicer too is that it's super easy to clean. I've had slow juicers, the Breville in particular, and it had so many small pieces. You had to unscrew one part, like it was a real screw. You had to unscrew one part of it and clean that, and it just was too much. So now that we have the whole apple, I just want to show you the pulp, okay? So this is the pulp that came out. From essentially one apple. Now at first it was coming out pretty wet, but you can see here what you wind up with are very dry pellets. Okay, these are very dry pellets, leading you to believe that most of the juice has been extracted. Now let's take a look at the juice output for one apple. Okay, that's a good amount of juice there. That's a good amount of juice. So that's one apple cut into small pieces and juiced. Okay, so now I'm going to get some lemon in there. Now with the lemon, it's a good idea to buy organic lemons. Like I said, I've been juicing for years. And what I do know is that you can juice the skin of a lemon. These have already been washed and scrubbed. And I like to get organic lemons because I know I'm going to juice the skin. Okay? Cut them into small pieces. And turn this baby on. I'm putting it on soft for this one. Even though it has the peel, I'm going to use soft. And we'll see how that still performs. Okay, that was just 1/4. Lemons are very juicy, so it's no surprise you're going to get a good amount of juice. What we're going to take a look at is what the pulp looks like. Alright, so already shooting out of there. And it looks pretty dry. You see we're getting a lot of juice out of this lemon, just one lemon. Now as far as a recipe, I'm not really following a recipe right now because I just want to show you how the juicer works. Next we're going to do some kale, right? Because you want to see how the leafy greens are being juiced out of this bad boy. So, I mean, it's totally fine to drink kale, lemon, and apple juice, you know? It's super healthy. Alright, so that's the lemon, and you see how much more juice we're getting out of here? It's a lot of juice. I'm just going to try to switch this for a second. See, that's a lot of juice. So that's one lemon and one apple. Alright, let's put that back into place. We're going to get some kale going. I just have a bag of organic kale from the grocery. And since these are very leafy, you're going to want to bunch it up and stuff it down there. Now this is why I like to use this feed tray. Because, you know, imagine how difficult it would be to just try to stuff this kale down this little chute. You want to make sure that you use this tray to help you feed it in easily. This takes some time for the screw to catch it, but look at that. Look at all that. It's the juice of the fiber that feeds you. I can't wait to show you guys this pulp. Look at this. Look at this kale pulp. Very dry, but we see the juice has come out. So it can do kale very well. I'm just going to throw some carrots in here so you can see how well it handles the carrots. Now, to save me, look, it's already going to work. To save some time, I like to buy these baby carrots that are already peeled and cut into small pieces. That saves me so much time because I can just drop it right in to the Jocuu Slow Masticating Juicer. I mean, for the price, I'm very happy with this thing. I can't lie to you guys. Look how dry this is coming out. The machine also does ginger really well. I have ginger, I have turmeric, but I don't think I'm going to get to that today because I don't want the video to be so long. So let me just get a glass. The kale juice tends to just like sit right on top. So I just want to mix that up. And you know, you could drink the foam. There's nothing wrong with it, but I just personally don't like the foam. So now look at this beautiful green juice that's going in there. Juicing can get messy. I'm just so happy I took a chance on this little machine. I'm going to show you the grapes next. We're going to do grape and lemon juice. We're going to see how much juice we actually get out of these grapes. I put it in with the stems and all, so I'm going to show you that too. I'm happy with the fact that this machine is leaving behind very little pulp. So look, at the risk of this dripping, I'm going to show you just how much pulp came out in the sifter. Okay, so that's not much at all. That's not much at all. It's mostly foam, actually. You see that? It's mostly foam. The machine is performing well. Like I said, I've had many juicers over the years. And this bad boy, this Jocuu, I'm happy with it. It came in different colors. I chose the gray one. But enough chit chat and drinking juice. Let's get to these grapes. These grapes are nice and crunchy. I washed them already. Sometimes it's best to just eat grapes. But when you want to get the stems in too, you're going to have to juice them. All right. Now you put these grapes with the stems in a high-speed juicer, you could lose so much. You're going to lose so much because it'll shoot right out the back, or whatever the mechanism is. It'll shoot right out into the pulp, and you won't get the stem juiced. All right. So I know this isn't on. Don't think I'm crazy. I'm just going to get it going, and I'm going to cut some lemon. I'm going to put the whole lemon in, actually. I'm going to cut the lemon up, and we're going to get that going in there. All right, so let's do this. I don't have a ton of grapes, actually, so, you know, we're going to see how much juice comes from it. I don't have a lot of grapes because I've already been juicing them and eating them. So the only thing you want to make sure when you're juicing grapes is that you pull off the bad grapes, okay? Any grapes that are starting to turn and get wilted, pull those off before you juice. And like I said, we're going to do the stems. Now, since we're doing the stems, I'm still going to leave it on soft because it's grapes, and we want to make sure we get the most juice out of the grapes. Here we go. Here we go with the grapes and the stem. There's all that grape juice. Grapes are a powerful detoxer. I've been hearing that for years. Some people, you know, they don't even juice the grapes. They're eating the grapes for 30 days, and they're cleansing out all kinds of things. All types of skin issues start to clear up. A lot of ladies are doing grape and lemon for fibroids to help clear up their fibroids. And by the way, if there are any ladies watching, which there should be because most of my audience are women, if you are dealing with fibroids, the only answer aside from surgery is to go raw. Straight up. That means juices, smoothies, salads, whole fruit, and maybe some nuts and seeds. And you want to check on and see if there's any whole base plant foods that are not good for fibroids. For example, I found out that cashews, which I love. Cashews, you know, that's a whole food. But if you have fibroids, you want to stay away from them. If you're trying to shrink those fibroids, you want to stay away from those. So, you know, that was a bummer because I really I love cashews. All right, so the lemon pulp is coming out pretty dry, but let's take a look at this. So this is one bunch of grapes and one lemon, but let's just take a look at this pulp for the grapes. Now, obviously, it's not going to be completely dry because they're grapes, but look what it did to the stem. Can you see that? Look what it did to the stem, and the grapes are somewhat dry. So it got the juice out of there, but the pulp is still going to be damp. All right, and it also pulverized the stem as well. I hope you enjoyed this full review of the Jocuu Slow Masticating Juicer. It was my pleasure bringing it to you. Also, I'm going to link it below so that you can get to it easily. And if you do want to go with it, just keep in mind that it is my affiliate link, so I will earn a small commission just for bringing the juicer to your attention and showing you how awesome it is. See you next time. Bye.